Right then, who've we got in? Tommy, first in, good morning. Michael, good morning. Stephen Thorburn, good morning. Chelsea Tinkers Army, good morning. Brummy Dave, good morning. Stuart Pritchett, good morning. I think I've become daily routine for a lot of people, Stuart. You know, it's, I've been doing this solid 6 days a week for 17 months now, which is mad. Absolutely mad. And it's become part of my routine as well, if you kind of get what I mean. Diane Davies, good morning. How are you, buddy? There's so many people that watch as well that still haven't spoken. You know, the silent watchers. That's great. That's up to them. But I'd love to speak to everybody that watches and them let me know their story of how much they enjoy the live. And it's become, you know, their little radio in the background while I'm jibber jabbering away. Oh, thank you, Stuart. Stormy Norma, good morning. You know this, Stephen. I'll always be a nut job. Man's a box of frogs. Natty, is that Natty or Natalie? Yeah, he's with me. I'll show you in a minute. We'll just get crack-a-lacking first. We'll get the theme tune out of the way, and then, yeah, we'll get crack-a-lacking and you can see Pooch properly. Russell, good morning. How are you, buddy? David, good morning. How are you, man? Let's get tapping that screen then. Let's start working with Franklin. Let's get these likes on the go. Let's push the first 50k out of the way, guys. I tell you every morning how important it is for me as a liver and the account, etc. So let's get going. Giovanni, welcome back in. Good morning, buddy. Awesome sauce, Russell, great to see you. Right, Gail, good morning. Perpetrator, good morning. Right, I'll be back. Keep tapping, guys. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I never even thought anybody would be interested in watching me live. And I certainly never thought they'd stay, you know, because I am kind of doing the same thing every day, but people seem to enjoy it. So as long as people enjoy it, we'll keep going. Marie, good morning. How are you, buddy? Awesome sauce, Russell. Who else have we got? Haley K, good morning. Well, if you're off to bed, Natty, you take care, buddy. Have a good sleep and a great day. Courtney B, good morning. Oh, well, that's great. I'm so glad, Stormy Norman. You know, it's kind of humbling when people say things like that, you know? Right, I'll be back. Keep enjoying the theme tune. Keep tapping. Let's go. I mean, to be honest, Lauren, hey, how's it going, buddy? Mine and Haley's journey on TikTok has been quite the learning curve, and we've been on here for about 20 months now. I've been the TikTok Milkman for about 17 months, and we've kind of worked things out. We've had no help from anybody. We've never clout chased. That's not my thing at all. I've always said be a leader, not a follower, you know, so we've learned everything by ourselves in terms of how TikTok works. You know, I've perfected my presenting style and know how to keep the account safe. You all know we can handle trolls because they're idiots. They're no challenge, to be quite honest with you. It's more entertainment for you guys because they're our content, but we messed about a fair bit in the first year of TikTok because we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't have the accounts to back ourselves up if something bad happened. We didn't know why we were getting banned, warned, left, right and centre. And I think that did affect the account. And I think we may have been even further on than we are now. And we didn't really know coming into this winter what would happen in terms of people coming in to watch and how many people would still be interested, because obviously the good views are in the summertime. Thank you, Giovanni. You know, when you can see everything. But thankfully, this winter so far, you know, we've averaged 200 to 300 every day. even though it's complete black. And I'm hoping we can progress from that and maybe bring some more in next year, you know. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Thank you, buddy. So, onwards and upwards, we'll keep pressing away. I'm pushing to get 30k followers by the end of the year, which I believe we will achieve. And hopefully, maybe next year, we'll get 300 to 400 every day. Who knows? That's the plan, anyway. Hang on, Natty. Let me show you before you go sleep. There you go. There he is. I've not let him out for a bit, so he's lying down. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Thank you, buddy. Marky Mark, good morning. Shazzy Lou, good morning. Right. Let's keep going. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much we can build next year when the views come back in, you know, in the daylight when I'm working, and see how many of those we can hook in and bring with us for next winter. Yeah, he's been sat for a minute, Nova, so we'll get him going in a minute. Andy Brennan, good morning. Sean Jowett from Denby, good morning. We haven't spoken for a while. How are you, buddy? Yeah, I think I've replied to you, Mark. So should all be in the book, Jaded Images. That's what we're going to try and do, Tommy. I don't know what the future holds for us. You know, the more this has gone on, the more we've realised that this could be a legitimate revenue stream for us, but you know how we are about gifting, you know? This is people's money that people send us, you know, in gifts and subscribes and whatnot. So yeah, but if we can make a little bit of money out of it in the future, that would be nice. But I believe if we do, we've earned it. You know, we've put the time in. I'm live about 25 hours a week, you know what I mean? And I believe we put out good content between the pair of us, whether it's the work lives, the bonus drive lives, any of the Super Savage Saturday Night lives, you know? I believe we put out good content. You know, we don't do too much in terms of little videos on TikTok, but we're live a lot, you know. Oh yes, Franklin needs our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Let's go. Right, we're ahead of the game, guys. Let's keep the pace up now. Let's keep tapping all day long. Oh, he's a pain in the ass for that, Natty. Barking his head off. Melanie Mello, good morning. Stefan, don't it make you feel good? In fact, Hayley put a post on Facebook on the group the other day, I think it was Monday, saying this is what happens after a whole night of barking, and he was shattered. Oi, oi, Savaloy! Snelster, good morning. Oh, that'd be brilliant, Mark. If you can let me know today, superb. That means I can get it written down, and then I can get it ordered tomorrow. I'd like to think so, Tommy. I never want to take this for granted. I never want to be big-headed. But I'd like to believe that myself and Hayley are quite entertaining. We're personable. We'll speak to everybody, you know. And I just wish more people would use this app for how it's supposed to be. Robbo, good morning. How are you, buddy? Right. Let me just reverse down here. We've got about 4 or 5 customers to do, and then we can head off up into the hills. We don't go back to the depot today. So yeah, it should be done fairly early. Let me find an album now because good old ZZ Top's finished. Right, give me a second. Let's put something on from here. You know what? I'll have these mixes on today, I think. I tell you what, as well, I was listening to some music last night in the living room, and I have got some soul stuff downloaded. I can't remember whether it's 80s or not, but oh, it was belting. I might put it on actually and have a soul morning. He's on one every day, Natty, his pooch. Yes, indeed, Chelsea. We'll be in the flats today. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm entertaining beans, says Mark, Jaded Images. Thank you, buddy. I tried to be. Yeah, I feel you, Andy. I feel you. And we did say this last year because we were getting asked for merch very early on. And we're really going to seriously have to take a look into that next year. I've got to get Christmas out of the way. We've got our anniversary next Monday, so we've got plans for the pub live on Saturday night, 6th anniversary. And then, of course, I'm super busy for Christmas, which is why I won't be doing any of my top 10 racing on my game. And then we've got Hayley's 40th birthday in January and Jake's 22, so we're kind of wrapped up in that for now. And then we're going to have a serious look into merchandise, I think. All I'm thinking is mugs, beer mats, key rings, t-shirts, hoodies. That's what I'm thinking. I think all those kind of things would be popular. And yeah, my concern is to get a quality product for the right price. You know, I don't want to sell crap at an overflated price just because people might call it cashing in on a little bit of infamy. I want people to get something. You buy quality, you buy once, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's just the kind of how I am. Right then. So we'll see about that next year. Claire Bear, the hoodies have to be with all good in the hood on the back. Tommy, yes, it is the scenic route today. I've got to be honest, Tommy, it would be weird for me, you know, walking around wearing our own merch. That would be funny, but I'd much rather a bit of a revenue stream from that than, you know, people sending silly gifts and us only receiving a third of what the gift is. You know what I mean? That annoys me a lot with how TikTok is. To be honest, well, it's the same with subscribing. We would much rather you buy a renewable subscription and support us in that way rather than gifts. Although the animations are great, I love to see them, but you know, that way you could give us one gift per month, and it's, you know, if that's how you want to show your appreciation, you know what I mean? But we'll see how things go with it anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought, Stefan. That's what I thought. We'll see, Tommy. We'll see. Master Fish, good morning. How are you, buddy? It'd be so weird to have merchandise. It's, yeah. You know, I've always said as well on TikTok, because Hayley will go, oh, they're famous. I said, they're not. These people on TikTok aren't famous. They're infamous. And now we're kind of up there along with them. Well, I haven't even thought about Savaloy merch. Oi, Savaloy. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. No, because you're probably our resident troll, so you can leave. Bye-bye. We'd have to get a pow pow, pow 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 pow, something or other on as well, with Hayley with a big cleaver. You know, like the whack-a-mole machines, her with a big hammer like that. And we can get trolls bobbing their heads up with her hitting them in cartoon form with pow pow, pow 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 pow. Yeah, I've got so many ideas for merch, you wouldn't believe. We're both pretty good at ideas, to be honest. But, you know, we've always encouraged not to gift. And I'll still say to people now, if you can't afford it, you know, don't gift. And certainly don't give us your last coin, you know what I mean? But there comes a point where you think, hang on a minute, you know, the time that I'm putting in on this app whilst at work is like what someone would put in for a job, you know, half a week's work, you know what I mean? So, are you coming? I've looked into it slightly, Perpetrator. What concerns me more than anything is the cut that the merchandise people would take, you know, because obviously I assume they have the stuff like t-shirts and beer mats and stuff like that, and it just has to have your stuff printed on it. But my concern would be how much they want, you know, and then potentially that could be another TikTok, you know, eating into you know, money that we deserve, you know what I mean? But yeah, swings and roundabouts, we'll find something. Come on, Pooch. Oh, thank you, Tommy. The funniest thing, Tommy, all of the, in inverted commas, top content creators that win the leaderboard week in, week out, they have all watched my live at work and mine and Hayley's live in the pub. In fact, nearly all of them have requested to come on, and I've flicked them off because I don't want to be associated with that kind of behaviour, you know. Yeah, it is a little bit shazzy-loo. It is what it is. I'm going to actually restart. Once we get to 4:30, I'm going to restart the live. But yeah, I could name names if I wanted to, and I could go ding ding, you know, and clang. I'm not gonna, but you know who all the leaderboard winners are week in, week out. They've all requested to come on. And I've said no, because, yeah, I don't want to be associated with that. I won't criticise them. All I'll say is TikTok, don't hate the player, hate the game. It is what it is. You know, they found a way to exploit it. I would rather use TikTok for people to watch good content and to like us, not have thousands hate us. You know what I mean? That's the last thing I want. Don't get me wrong, I'm more than capable of handling it, and I'm sure there's lots of people out there that hate us both, especially the trolls, but I would rather have a smaller, more intimate audience of people that are interested in the live, me, Pooch, Hayley, and love everything, rather than thousands of people watching that want to see the car crash. That's just how I am. EQ, Danny, thank you, buddy. So you see what I'm talking about, Tommy? Yes, now sir, Luke in the boot. Kurt lad, sound has a power. Good morning. Boom, 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 boom. You know, it's got to the point where maybe I should be looking at TikTok as like a part-time job. You know, that brings us in a bit of money every now and again. So the only way to do that is move on, get bigger, get merch and whatnot. So we'll keep going. Cheers, Tommy. Ian Jones, good morning. Ivy04, I don't know why you tagged yourself, but good morning. You don't have to say hello, I'll speak to you. Right, where's the Puccini gone? Let's go and find him. But yeah, I'll wait till 4:30, then I'm going to restart the live, guys. Come on, Pooch, let's go. Walt. Come on. Excuse me. Oi. What are you doing? Get in the van. Super subscriber, Carol. Good morning. Whoa, Carol. Come on. I'll never be like that. I'll tell you one thing that will never happen to myself and Hayley Snellster is it going to our heads. Don't get me wrong, I'm a proud man, and I'm very proud of all my achievements in life. You know, including my career, which a lot of people look down on because you're only a milkman. You know what I mean? But it wouldn't change me into an arsehole. No way. Never, 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 ever. I've always been an arsehole anyway, Snellster. AC, good morning. How are you, buddy? Oh, look out, ladies. Hold on to your panties. The sexy cypriots in the house. Louis Papiani. How's work today? Dead easy, buddy. Nah, I'm not like that, Snellster, to be honest. But I have seen people go like that on the app. Oh, what was merch, Shazzy Lou? You want pasties? Oh my giddy aunt. Really? I know I forgot Claire Bear, but I did get me some new trainers. So they should arrive, hopefully, early next week. I was a bit duzzy when I woke up. I didn't pay attention. It cost me about £9 to get delivered and they couldn't even do it next day. So I'm angry with myself for not paying attention. But, hey, there's Tellboy. Good morning, Tellboy. How are you, buddy? You know what? I need to find a tap and fill an empty bottle with water because my windscreen is filthy this morning. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, buddy. Just waiting for him to comment. And then we can pop him on the pin. Bell, good morning. How are you, buddy? There he is. There's Tellboy. Let's give him a quick pin. Right then, go support Tellboy, guys. He started around the same time as myself and Hayley. He does old school UK game show lives. Who wants to be a millionaire? Play your cards right. All that kind of stuff. Go give him a follow. Go support him on a Thursday and Sunday night at 8 PM UK time. Trust me, you'll enjoy his live. You'll love it. And he will hook you in and make himself part of your regular TikTok watching. He's a god honest creator and he's good at what he does. Trust me. And he's done amazing by himself. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Tellboy. Go give him a follow. Go support him. Go jump on his live. Right then, let me have a quick look at the book. We've got to switch out books. Have a look at the book. I will have to go back today as well because they have no oat milk in, so I'm waiting for that to come in. So there'll be a little bit of kind of bonus extra live, if you will, because I've got to go back to 2 customers. Right, let's look in the book. Too long for you to come to me. Tell you what as well, guys, you know, talking about big creators on the app, I remember once, I think we were carving pumpkins, or we were definitely in the pub doing an activity, and one of the big creators requested to come in the box. All I'm going to say is Sunday Smoke. He runs that, right? And I flicked him off. Not interested. And I've seen that person as well, because Hayley showed me being a bit naughty with other people, trying to be patronising and whatnot. Last thing I want in my life. But she looked at me and she said, do you know who that was? I said, I don't care who it was. I don't want it on the live. And then she proceeded to tell me who it was. I'm still not asked. Biker Boy, good morning. Oh, I do it daily, Snelster and Airwolf. I often go and ponder my life, you know, on the edge of space, just sitting in Airwolf while it taxis me around. It's great, you know. Lincolby, good morning. Kimberly Trini, good morning. Welcome in, guys. Let's go. Let's get tapping that screen. It's dry, Kimberly. I haven't looked up yet. I think there is a bit of rain cloud around, but it's not dropped its ass on me yet, so... Oh, thank you, Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. How are you, buddy? We'll see how we go. I'll wait till some people in that haven't heard the story, Snelster, before I go into Airwolf again. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, buddy. Whoa! What's new, pussycat? That was an expensive cat. Did you see that? That was a cat that had like cheetah fur. I bet that was £2,000 or £3,000. And it almost just lost one of its lives. Sazra, good morning. Did you see it? I would have been able to stop because I wasn't going fast, but boom, straight out in front of me. Bam, 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 bam. Sure, something pulled out behind me then. There you go. There's Tellboy again. Give him a follow, guys. You can win coins for yourself or for charity with his classic game shows. He'll let you know what he plays as well. Make sure you give Tellboy a follow. Make sure you support him on Sunday and Thursday evenings, 8 PM UK time, for his old school UK game show lives, guys. I know, Snelson, we got spoiled yesterday. We had a great day, thank you, Kimberly. Nice and chilled. Got a couple of bits done. We sat off in the living room for a change. Watched a bit of telly, but inevitably, yeah, we ended up in bed watching telly. Pooch won't settle until we're settled in bed. He's weird like that. Oh, you didn't see it, Gail. It was, to be fair, right kind of under the bonnet, but it did pass. It did run across. Is that right, Vicky? Wow, 2 deer. Kirky, good morning. Thank you, Tellboy. We started watching a film called Violation, Sazra, and then we turned it off because, yeah, there was something extremely rude in it that we weren't expecting, that you kind of only see in a porn film. So that got boring really quickly. We turned that off, went and sat in the bedroom, and then we started watching the second series of Why Women Kill, which we've watched the first series. Fingers crossed, Nelster. His mum's not very well, so that's why he was a bit upset yesterday. Wise, good morning. Unknown, thank you, buddy. Right, let's go. But yeah, we were very surprised that an erect ding-a-ling appeared and he was touching it not long before he was murdered. I've never ever seen that in a mainstream film before, and yeah, it put Hayley off straight away, so we turned it off and carried on watching this series that we were watching. Oh yeah, Pooch gets anxiety, separation anxiety. There he is. Yeah, Sazra. Fair play as well. It was all right. It was a good one. But yeah, I've never seen that in a mainstream film before. Hayley quickly went on the old Google. That's illegal, she says. They can't do that. Turns out it's not. No, he got smacked in the head with a bat, Sazra. She worked him up. He was blindfolded. And they were talking naughty, and then she smacked him in the head with a bat and murdered him. We only watched half an hour max. The story was all over the place. It wasn't explaining itself. It was seemed to be trying to be kind of a black noir, kind of artsy-fartsy film. And like Hayley said, you know, if we wanted to see that, we'd go on naughty sites, you know what I mean? Apart from which, I've got one, so she can look at that anytime she wants. But yeah, I was absolutely staggered. Yeah, never seen that in a mainstream film before. I only want to say one more thing about it. I always find it hilarious when you see one like that and it's got a little head. Like Grandpa Simpson. Yeah. Funny. Anyway, we move on. I suppose it's easier for the breech. I don't know. I'm not female, so I wouldn't know how that feels. I didn't inspect it. You couldn't miss it, Kimberly. It was smack bang in the middle of the film. If you want to go and watch the film, it's called Violation. I can't remember what year it is, but yeah, literally within half an hour, there's a stiff in the film. So if you want to go watch it, guys. Let me know what you think, or see if you turned it off like we did. It was Sazra, smack bang in the middle of the picture. He's just sat there with a stonk, with it touching it, and I just thought, no, come on now. We want some storyline, not that. Illusion. Right, I'm going to give it 3 more minutes and I'm going to restart the live, guys. I'm not going to explain why, so I don't want a bunch of people going, what happened, why have you done that? But I'm going to restart the live at 4:30. Give Franklin a chance to log the likes, and then we'll get crack-a-lacking again. I know Shazzy Lou, she was a star, man. Hayley was proper offended. If I want to look at that, she says, I'll look at yours. Turn it off. But yeah, she started Googling it to see whether they can do it or not. Apparently they can. But as I say, I've never ever seen that before on a normal film. You know, you might see a flippity flopty, but not a, you know, full capacity, you know what I mean? Right, let me just have a quick juggle while I'm here. Oh, no you don't, Sazra. Bev, good morning. How are you, buddy? But yeah, if you want to watch it, it's called Violation. And I'm sure you ladies are all interested now because you can recommend to your fellas, hey, I've heard about this film called Violation. It's supposed to be really, really good. Like, come on, let's watch that. And then literally 30 minutes in, bing. And be interested to see what your fellas say. Hey, turn that off. Because trust me, the guy was above average, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, not rare to see flipsy flopsies, but yeah, solids. We don't need that, thank you. Not in normal films. A united voice of mental health. Good morning, how are you, buddy? Have you got a name that I can call you instead of that? I've never seen it in a mainstream film, Kimberly. I've only ever seen that in Naughty Blue films, not just like a normal Netflix film. I don't know what she does with the search history, Sazra. He was sitting down and saluting, yep. But yeah, go watch it, guys. I dare all you girls to tell your fellas, hey, I got recommended this film, let's watch this. It's like a, you know, a thriller type thing, bit of violence in it and whatnot. Let's see your fella's face when that appears on the screen. I couldn't believe it. I looked and I said, darling, she went, what? Because she wasn't quite paying attention, she was on the phone. I said, rewind that. And she goes, what for? I swear to God, I said, there was a dingling there. And she said, what? I said, I can't, but rewind it because I'm telling you now, that was standing to attention. So she rewound it. We couldn't believe it. Turn it off, she says. Not interested in that. Do it, Shazzy Lou, do it. You won't be disappointed. Leonie, good morning. Mark, good morning, Mark. Welcome in, buddy. Zellas, good morning. All I don't know. There's a lot worse things you could search for, Snelson, that you get done for. It may be on Netflix, Kimberly. You'd have to have a look. It was indeed Sazerac, yes. Oi, oi, Savaloy. But no, I didn't say that one when it bobbed up. It's funny, they do. I say bobbed up, they do move around like a boy in the sea. They bob around like that. And his was doing that as well, twitching. Lorna Carrison, good morning. Right, it's Lorna's birthday. Let's go, guys. I was going to restart, but I'll leave it for now. Let's wish Lorna a happy birthday, guys. There's 125 people here. Let's go. Let's get tapping that screen. Jeff Groves, good morning. There we go, Lorna. Let's get these birthday wishes going. I'm all good and hood, thank you, Hayley. Just shocked at that film yesterday. You know, if you want to see that, you go look on a naughty site. You know, and the Hayley never even noticed it was me that saw it. It's funny, as a man, I mean, you ladies won't understand. I don't think women have booby envy. Men potentially do. You always want to know if you measure up, so yeah, I noticed it. If there's any man on this planet that says they don't look down at the next man in the urinal, they're lying. They're lying out of their ass, trust me. Jeff Groves, good morning. Helen Young, go and have a watch, mate. It's decent, but it's got a little head. Chadley from Pennsylvania, good morning. Brett Taylor, welcome in, buddy. We haven't seen you for a while. Good morning. Well, let's wish Shazilu's husband. What's his name, Shazilu? We'll call him out. It's called Violation, Hayley Jane. But she killed him, so... She killed him. I feel sorry for him. He didn't even get the vinegar. She killed him and turned him into a complete stiff. Not long after. Regan, good morning. Right, I'll be back, guys. I'm saying nothing, Snelson. What you're doing on your knees in a public toilet in the gents, that's your business, Snelson. Giles, my man. Good morning, buddy. How you doing, mate? Right, let's go. There's a little bit of rain about at the moment as well, so I think, yeah, I can see it in the air. Hopefully it won't, but if it does, it is what it is. We'll crack on. Right, and where are we at with the likes? Right, we're on 21k. We're way behind, guys. I'm going to need you to up the pace if you can on the likes. Let's go. Started talking about naughty things and everyone's forgetting to tap the screen. Bonjour, bonjour. Chantal. Comment ça va, mademoiselle? I'm all good in the hood, Giles. All good in the hood, buddy. Nice, easy day today. I wonder why, Michelle. Well, I've given it a good review. Yeah. The only thing I was saying about that particular scene, you know, imagine these two people are strangers, they're actors, they've got to remain professional. You know, she's fully clothed, he's got a stonk on. I'm thinking, what are their partners thinking? And how did he actually get into that state for the scene? Because I know for a fact, if I was female and that person was my actor boyfriend, I would prefer it to have been me that's kind of got him there, if you know what I mean. Not the other actress. So yeah, you know what, I'd love to interview the guy and ask him. Mange 2, Rodney. Hey, bingo, 69, dinner for 2, Snelson, here we go. Josh Agri, thank you, buddy. But I'd love to know how they got that scene and him to where he was in the scene. You know, the thing is, right, you in a relationship, it's easy for a woman to know if the fellas, you know, wants a bit of slap and tickle. We have a signal, you know, like a smoke signal. You can't miss it. Women, no idea. It's invisible. Unless they tell you, that's it, you ain't got no clue. No idea what women are thinking anyway, but in terms of that, you never know when to start, you know what I mean? One day it works, the next day it doesn't, the next day you get told to feck off. You know, it's just, you never know with girls, you never know. They keep it secret. What are Tom? Good morning, buddy, how are you, man? But with a bloke, it's kind of obvious. But what I will say, ladies, now, although of a morning, you know, you all heard of morning glory, right? And I'll explain to you the reason that happens. It's not because the man's feeling a little randy. It's because that kind of behaviour from that part of the anatomy stops a man from weeing himself. And if you don't believe me, Google it. So, when you wake up in the morning, I'd say 99 times out of 100, it's because your fella wants a wee-wee, not because he wants you, if you get what I mean. Ask your man, he'll tell you. Berta, good morning. It's true, Vicky, it's true. Google it. A man struggles to go to the toilet when they're in that state. Trust me, I know, I am one, yeah? It's very, very hard to go to the toilet when, you know, because at that particular time, when the man's got that, it's kind of in the mood for something else coming down the pipe, you know what I mean? But it is true, it's absolutely true. That's designed to stop a man from wetting himself. We are indeed Claire Pear, not only physically but mentally as well. But it's true. If you don't believe me, Google it. Let me next tell Tommy, you should know that. You've got one. But it's true, it's to stop a man wetting himself. Vicky Davies, I should hope you've not seen his dingling yet. You've only had one date, lady. Each to their own in terms of when they do that. I'm not asked. People make too much fuss about it, you know. It's two grown-ups, they want to have a bit of fun. Go ahead, that's what I say. Well, to be fair, Bev, men are a lot more childish than women. We probably need the backup. Women can probably handle themselves. Good girl, Vicky. I'm saying nothing, Snowster. Your admissions this morning may not be working in your favour. Looking up at men and the gents off your knees, rubber sheets. Dear Lord. Right, let's go. Keep tapping that screen for me, guys. Let's go. Morning glory, Lynn. That's why men get morning glory. It's not because they're turned on and they've been having a naughty dream, it's because they need the toilet. Oh, nice one, Vicky. Have a good day. When did you have the first date? Which day was it? I'm just glad everything went well for you. I take it this wasn't a blind date or an internet date. It's someone that you've met, is it? California girl, good morning. How are you, buddy? Depends on what you've drunk the night before, says Bev. Well, chances are, if you've had enough, you've already done that. You probably don't need the morning glory. Hey, Curtis Evans, my man, Blade Styles. How's it going, buddy? Nasty came on yesterday. He came on and spoke briefly. Sunday. So, you're going to have another date this weekend as well, Vicky? Sounds good, mate. Oh, you did meet off a dating site. Very nice, Vicky. Like I say, I'm more proud to have met Hayley on a dating site than any other person that I've dated. Dennis Haggerty, good morning. Yeah, H. Nasty came in for a bit and I spoke to him briefly, Curtis. I've not spoken to him for ages. So I hope you're both doing well, especially with your musics. Ah, brilliant, Vicky. Are you like me and Hayley used to be? Well, we still are. Messaging 24/7. That's never stopped with me and Hayley. You know, we both, if something happens, can't wait to message the other and tell them, you know, whatever it is. Oh, I'm so pleased for you, Vicky. Nice one, mate. Oh, thank you, California girl. Oh, nice one, Curtis. Yes. Right, come on. Right, I'm still going to have to restart the live, guys, so I'm just going to wait to 25k, Franklin. Give me a thumbs up that you've heard me, buddy. Once we hit 25k, I'm going to restart the live, guys. I don't like to do it too quickly. I've known since the start I need to restart. But I like to stay on for a little bit before I do, just so everyone knows. Thank you, California girl. And he's rung you as well. Nice, Vicky, nice. Right then, guys, we're about to hit 25k. I'm just going to wait. As soon as we do, I'm going to restart the live, guys. Make sure you have a little wobble through. Right, I'm going to restart. I'll be back in a rolling mo, everyone. I'll see you in a minute. Take care. Bye-bye.